Cultivate has brought me a lot of things in this last year and a half of my life. It has brought me a lot more confidence in myself and my leadership skills. It's taught me a lot about children and young children and their development. I've grown a lot, and there's still a lot of room for me to grow. And I'm thankful for all of the growing opportunities, as well as the professional development opportunities and being able to learn more. And just having that constant support and the resources available to us for anything that we may need, whether it's just like to talk to somebody or resources to make our plans or having the time to step out of the classroom and make our lesson plans. Cultivate has definitely changed my outlook on the world, and it has changed my view of early education, and it has encouraged me to not only advocate for early ed teachers, but also teachers of all ages. And I've just learned a lot about the teaching world and all of the things that aren't necessarily great about the teaching world. And it's just taught me to be a better person. It shaped me into being a better person. Thanks.
Hello from the Wolf family, and we wanted to congratulate the Cultivate team on turning 3 years this year. That's a wonderful milestone, especially through the pandemic, and being able to provide excellent service to all children in the program and to help with the professional development of early educators in the field. One of the things I'm most grateful for, and we're all grateful for, is Cultivate's excellence and how they provide curriculum for each individual as part of the program, whether it's an infant all the way up to the preschool age. And I also appreciate that Candace and her team really advocates for system level changes in the fields of early education for children. That's so important for children, parents, and our community. So we thank you from the bottom up.
Congrats to your team, Candace, and happy 3rd anniversary.
Hi, Candace. I just want to share with you what I love about Cultivate. I've been here for a little over a year now, and you and all the leadership staff have pushed me and helped me grow in so many ways I didn't know I was even able to. Having Jack here now and being the mom and the teacher is so great, and I value our work even more and value all the staff. And you created that, and so thank you for creating a work environment that I am happy to work at, and Jack is so happy to attend. Thank you.
Anything in particular you want me to say?
Nope.
I guess I can't even think of words to describe. Gratitude is the first word that comes to mind. One, I'm grateful that being a first-time mom with my son, I have a safe place for him here at Cultivate, and I know that he goes in happy every single day, even though he's only 8 months old. I can see it, and it makes my heart so happy. And 2, I'm grateful for having a job here and getting to come watch these kids grow and see them just be happy and excited to come to school. And so I give you my deepest gratitude, and I'm so thankful that you started this.
So Cultivate is our home away from home. The teachers and the staff there are just so fantastic. You're there for us during our good times and our bad times. You're there to laugh and cry with us. And I'm so grateful to have Cultivate in our community. You all give back so much. And you also help shape and grow our future leaders and community builders. And because of you, I know that all the kids that are enrolled in Cultivate right now are going to go out and do things to change the world because they're taught such compassion while enrolled in Cultivate. I know each day that Skylar and Logan go to Cultivate that they're not only taken care of, that they're nourished, their bodies, their minds, their spirits. They're fed amazing food. They're taught to be imaginative. They're taught compassion. And I'm grateful every day to have such a fantastic resource in our community. And I can't thank you enough for bringing it to Mankato. Thank you very much, and happy 3 years. Here's to many more.
Happy 3 years to Cultivate Mankato. I have been a part of this organization for about 8 months now. In those 8 months, I have grown as an individual, not only professionally, but personally as well. I primarily work in the preschool program, but have had the opportunity to spend time in other classrooms as well. So I've been able to form a lot of connections and see firsthand how we're all working together towards our common goal and vision. So with that, I will be forever grateful and proud to be a part of revolutionizing childcare.
Okay, so 3 years ago when I joined Cultivate, I had no idea the profound effect it was going to have on my life. And what I've learned so far is that kids teach us valuable life lessons, such as there are no rules in personal style, friendships are simple or can be simple, it's okay to be unique and different. In fact, it's better than okay. And how to enjoy the small things in life, as simple as a sticker on a chart for making those sign choices. And they give the most genuine and meaningful hugs. I'm grateful and proud to be a part of this organization that values and supports the growth and development of children. So thank you, Candace, for never giving up on your dream and providing a safe and loving environment for all children. You are wise, you are kind, you are fearless, and you have a beautiful soul. I see you use all these things to be a powerful role model for your family, your employees, this organization, the children and their families, and this community. I can't wait to see what this next year brings. Congratulations, Cultivate. 3 years strong.
I am super grateful for working at Cultivate because not only do I get to see my son grow and learn so many cool things on his own pace, but also get to know that I'm trusting him with people that almost feel like family to me. And on top of that, I personally have been able to gain several relationships that are really important to me now and some of the best friendships that I've ever had. And I think the community that has been created is very, very special and something that should not be overlooked. We feel valued and we feel loved by the people around us, and it's something that really helps getting through the workday. I'm super grateful just to be able to be this close to my son after being able to be like that in my old job and moving into it and still kind of having that connection and the time with him, seeing him grow in such early years. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Katie Dabney, and I am a co-lead teacher in the Topic 3 classroom along with the opening supervisor. I love Cultivate Mankato for the opportunities that it has given me. I began working at Cultivate since I first opened back in 2019, so I've been working with Cultivate for 3 years now. Since then, I feel like I have grown so much professionally and personally. First off, Candace, she is a very firm believer in entrepreneurship and taking chances, and that's exactly what she did for me. I was able to continue working as well as attend school. And so I was able to do what I love, which is working with the toddlers, as well as graduate college. Cultivate Mankato isn't just a workplace. It's a community that's filled with many individuals, co-workers, families, and children that love you unconditionally, who believe in you, who make you a better you, and who become and are your family. I love being a part of the Cultivate Mankato family. From the blood, the sweat, the tears, the endless bowel moments, owies, and hard work that has gone into these past 3 years. It really is my home away from home, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I think that Cultivate means a lot to not only myself, but the community as a whole. To myself, Cultivate is my pretty much second home. This is where I spend majority of my days. And this is where I've created a lot of what I hope for long-lasting relationships with the kids, the families, and the other staff too. I think for me, it stands for like my second home, my family, but I think for our community as a whole, and hopefully even more than just the local Mankato community, eventually I think it will just stand for a radical change in not only childcare, but early childhood education in general. I think we are here every single day, the staff and leadership and just Cultivate as a whole, here to advocate for the children, the families, and the teachers. Every single day we come to work and we fight for these better standards for childcare as a whole. I value so much from my position at Cultivate. I value like the education and the care and the love that we provide for these children every single day. I also value the relationships that I have made with the children, the families, and so many of my coworkers. I also value the developmental effect that I have on these children. And I'm there for them every single day, helping them with social emotional skills, physical development, and mental development as well. We're making sure that these milestones that these children should be reaching, they are being reached. And we are here to provide that by any means for any children. That may look different for each child, but we are here every single day to better the development of each individual child. I think that we put so much work and effort into not only like our lesson planning and making sure that we're reaching like those educational specific milestones, but we're also just raising these kids to be well-rounded children and well-rounded people in society as they grow up. I'm grateful for many things at Cultivate Mankato. I get to walk in every single morning and feel so much love from these children, and in a world sometimes where we, I think, lose that, and when the world does feel like sometimes literally utter chaos, I think that coming to work with these little humans and these little brains that don't know necessarily the bad in the world or what's going on, it's insane to come to work every day and just like be surrounded by kids that are so eager to learn and eager to love, and it's just a whole different feeling. I can't even describe it. I think I'm honored to meet so many amazing children and parents and teachers and staff, and those relationships and bonds that I hope that I will have forever, and if I don't, like, those relationships that I've built will never be forgotten. We tend to be the forgotten ones, early childhood educators. The children tend to not remember us as they grow up, but we're here just to provide everything that they need in those first few years of their lives, because those developmental, it's so crucial, where they're at within the first few years of their lives. And I think a lot of people lose sight on how important our job is. I'm grateful for Cultivate for creating such a loving and caring community. We not only are a child development and resource center, but we also do a lot of community outreach programs too, where we do get involved with the community, and we are hosting these events, and we're embracing what we can do for our community and how we can better our community, and in return better our own company and our own development center. And so I think that Cultivate is also here to provide individuals for growth opportunities and just being your true authentic self every single day. We have just so many unique and individual kids, families, staff, and I think Cultivate is a great place for people to flourish in that. And I think everyone here is loved and everyone here is unique, and I think that we just create such a positive, caring, and safe environment for these children every single day.
I believe that at the root of all the greatness that Cultivate is Candace. I've been fortunate to have her in my inner circle for almost a year now, and I genuinely believe that she is one of the best role models of being a great wife, friend, mother, boss, employee that somebody could have. Everything that I've learned from her is genuinely priceless. I went to college for way too many years, and I can say without a doubt I have learned more things from her since I started working at Cultivate than I did in my however many years of college. I feel like just the personalization that she has in every single conversation with a staff member or person in the community is incredibly important. She has a way of making you know that you're seen and you're heard and that your concerns are valid. She also is more than happy to help you talk through whatever issues you have going on, and if it's not something that she can personally help with directly, she is more than happy to help put tools in your toolbox that will help you handle the situation that you are being dealt. Candace is just one of a kind, and I am incredibly lucky to say that she is not only my boss, but also an incredible friend.
Happy anniversary to Cultivate, 3 years. In some aspects, it feels way longer than 3 years, and in other aspects, it feels like it was just yesterday when we opened. So, in reflecting of the 3 years, which I have been part of in my position as early education coordinator, it is mind-blowing to see the process and the evolution that we have gone through, whether it's individually, myself, and my own views and philosophies of childcare, coming from public school early education into the childcare world in our state. There's been so much I've learned with my relationship with Cultivate, or whether it's been just the evolution of the staff and the programming, or the things that we thought were going to happen and we had laid out in the programming, which were totally scratched very soon after we opened, knowing it wasn't going to happen, and lots of reminders to be patient with the process. We were all very motivated and ready to move mountains very quickly, and we realized, especially as a leadership team, that, and for anyone else that has been with the program for 3 years, that it was going to take a lot more time and patience. So we really helped each other through that. So some of the things to reflect on the relationship and the anniversary with Cultivate for me is that just to be part of a team and a program that has so much meaning behind it, and the vision and mission. I've never been part of something that's had such a drive in something. A lot of times you go into things and it's established and you're just going to maintain it, and so to come into Cultivate with something that was revolutionized childcare, right, and it was, you're going to be part of something really big that you were going to be changing, it's exciting, but at the same time it was a lot of work and a lot of patience, because there's resistance to that. And Cultivate is very, very unique, and it's not for every staff, it is not for every family and parent or child. But it's unique in the way that if it's something, it's things, or the idea and the vision is things that people have thought about and wanted, and it's behind Candace to push it and actually make this vision happen that many people wanted to. And she was able to find the people that were going to back her with it and work with her and believed in it just as much, and just needed a team together to do it. And we are. So happy anniversary to Cultivate, and thank you, Candace, for starting this, and your family. They're a big part of it as well. So thank you for everything, and happy anniversary, Cultivate, and hope for many, many more.
Happy 3rd anniversary, Cultivate. I think when I interviewed with you, Candace, I said finding a job that shares the same deeply rooted values with you is something extremely rare and special. I consider myself exceptionally lucky to get to work with you and work at Cultivate as an organization. And I also cannot even begin to describe what Cultivate means to my family as the school that Silas gets to go to up until kindergarten. And I am so excited to see what the next 3, 7, 10, 15 years holds for us. Again, happy anniversary.
Hi. I've just been sitting here overthinking what it is that I wanted to say, because that's what I do. Yeah, I just am so incredibly grateful to get to be a part of this organization. To get to come to work every day and to be working within my personal values and the organization's values. That's never happened in my career before, where every day I get to move through my day in love and authenticity, in building relationships and building community. It has been who I have been for so long, and now having the opportunity to actually live that and get to share that, and it's been really incredible. I personally have never seen my own personal growth happen the way it has in my time here at Cultivate Mankato, and that is because of this environment being a space that values authenticity and encourages it and grows that and allows us to have a safe space to do it. I've never had that before, and I don't know that I'll ever have that again, so I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Thank you for placing importance on that, because as people, when we feel safe and loved and cared for, we can grow in incredible ways. I have a little quote from my favorite Mr. Rogers, who has really shaped who I've become, and knowing that this is such an important part of who we are at Cultivate has become one of my favorite quotes. And I'm going to read it because I don't want to screw it up. But to love someone is to strive to accept that person exactly the way he or she is right here and now. And that is what you do, Candace. And that is what you have taught me to do and have encouraged me to do. And not just me, but all of us here. And that's a beautiful thing, to accept people exactly the way they are right here and now. Not who they could become, not who they were, but who they are right now. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful to get to be a part of that and get to help grow that in not just myself, but in others as well. So thank you.